So this is a very short video in the follow-up to the introductory to Lucumí beading that I did many years ago. My apologies for not doing more, but I will try and get back into it. But I thought I would show you some of the really useful needles and thread that I use to make ides and to make necklaces, elekes. There's been a lot of talk about whether the thread to be used should be organic cotton or something that's organic. I don't think so. I think you can use any strong thread, whether it's man-made or if it's degradable. Why? Because it will go through a consecration process, and it's the process of consecrating something that makes it ritualized. It's not the fact that it is an organic material, because that doesn't need, there's no need for omiyero to soak into it or what other materials need to soak into it. It has to go through the process. That's my thinking. Feel free to use whatever you need to use. But this I recommend for beaders. It is called bonded nylon thread. And this one is quite a thick one. You can find it in thinner diameters. I think this is called a T150. And so if you look up bonded nylon thread, it will often come on a really big spool like this, which should last you forever. And this is so good. It's almost indestructible. It's really super strong. If you have beads that may have sharp edges or can cut thread, it will be very difficult to cut through this thread. So this is bonded nylon thread. This is, for me, my secret weapon in order for elekes and ides to last a long time. It's the strongest stuff that you can buy, and it's different from just regular nylon thread because it has a special coating on it. So look for bonded nylon thread if that's something you think you'd like to use. Then the other thing, if you're beading, as you're beading, is to try and find big eye beading needles. You can look up this brand, Bead Smith. This is a very popular brand, Beadalon. And big eye beading needles, difficult to say, but just really wonderful, are needles whose opening is the entire length of the needle. Let me see if I can put this against something white. So the hole runs the entire length of the needle, making it an absolute dream to thread. There. And it's very thin. There's no bulky eye to get in the way if you're using smaller seed beads, and it's super easy just to take out the thread or to put on a new thread if you have multiple threads that you're dealing with. And this is a really good length in order to bead a nice chunk of a pattern as well. So these also come in shorter lengths, but I really recommend this. I guess that's around 4 inches in length, but you can find them for 3 inches, 2 inches. And then that's for everyday beading work. And then once you are getting into sort of finer work, perhaps you've made a knot and you want to weave the beads back through a finished section, then I recommend this smaller type of bead, which is called a collapsible eye needle. And I'll just open one as an example. It's literally a piece of twisted wire, which is also very difficult to see. I'm so sorry, but it's a very thin piece of wire that has this eye here. Again, very easy to thread. And what's great about this is that it's very flexible, is very fine so that this needle can go into the very small beads and do fine work like that. So this is not great for everyday beading, but if you need something to hide your threads after you finish the piece, I recommend you pick up a pack of collapsible eye needles. So I'll just sign off the video here and let you know that these are what I find indispensable in my beading kit. And happy beading! If you